Welcome, everyone, to the Raw Deal Podcast. Episode what, Charlie? 31? 31. All right. We have a loaded panel today. We've got 4 guests instead of our normal 3. We have
oh my goodness.
We have Sinfonia Cara. Say hi to the people.
Hola, Sinfonia Cara! Lucha!
I just spilled my entire glass of tea. I'll be back in a second.
All right, and we're back down to 3. We had 4 for a second.
Oh, watch me do Hurricane Rana!
So, all right.
What the hell?
So, this is Under the Mask is my buddy John, who I went on the cruise with. As you saw, Charlie and I had our lucha masks on previously, and now John's got his as well. He got Sin Cara. Honestly, if you guys look back at the episode, I'm pretty sure like all the masks we were wearing are actual wrestlers. I just have no idea who mine were. Also, NXT was at the same exact time as our podcast every Wednesday, but I'm pretty sure we're on at least the intros for all of them.
Oh yeah, right.
I
now.
know
it's going right now.
Yeah, I probably was on here and on the WWE Network at the same time. I'm watching it as soon as we're done with this. So we're gonna be splitting up the episode into 2 separate episodes because I thought that this week was pretty. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
Good
week
week
of wrestling. Yeah, we've had some down weeks recently, so it's kind of good that we that we get a good one. Sean John, overall, how'd you like the week of wrestling?
It was all right. I am a Finn Balor fan, so seeing him get pushed up there was very, very nice. Overall, I cannot complain too much. I was a bit behind on SmackDown, kind of catching up right now as we speak. So I'm going to let you guys talk more about that. But as far as Raw was concerned, really enjoyed that first match. It was a good 20 minutes between Hardy Boys, Miz, Cesaro, Sheamus, and Dean Ambrose there in various orders.
True.
Killing some time.
Yeah, I mean, I was never too keen on the Hardys coming on back. I'm kind of on that CM Punk bandwagon of not letting folks just rush in and grab a title and then, have a nice run and then send them on away whenever they're useless. So I liked them the first time around, not this time around. Would like to see a bit more creative talent come through. Excuse me, DIY. So maybe something good would happen. Oh,
DIY's not even a thing anymore. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I know they broke up, but something of that nature, something that had that sort of
revival would be nice. I know what you mean.
Revival would be good. Others of Pains is just standard stuff, guys.
Charlie, what'd you think of the wrestling, particularly SmackDown in particular?
They're both pretty cool. SmackDown had some groundbreaking announcements that'll probably shake the course of wrestling for forever. To be honest,
It's always nice when you get to see a first of something, and we're going to get that at Extreme Rules, which is cool.
Yeah, definitely. So thought that's
probably Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Sorry. All right. So we kicked off Raw with a Miz TV, and usually Miz, the stereotypical thing is Miz invites some sort of face comes out, Miz is a heel, the face is a face beats up the Miz TV is over.
Yep.
But we actually got a heel on Miz TV, which was kind of nice, right? So Charlie, break it down. How'd you like this segment?
Thought it was like you said, different. I always like starting off with Miz TV. I think he's the best on the mic in the company. He's the most legit actor they have, so it works. I don't know. It set up the next match, and that was its entire purpose. So
Okay.
All right, Garrett.
How you doing there?
Welcome back. We were just talking about the opening segment with the Miz, so break it down step by step. Go ahead.
Look at how little tea is left. Wow.
Well,
All right. Anyway, the Miz segment. Oh yeah, it was whatever. It was pretty standard. It seemed like. That I knew that they weren't going to beat the crap. Out of. I knew that there wasn't going to be just like a 3-on-1 beatdown because that just does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That just seemed like too much. I was like, yeah, this is totally the way they tie the two feuds together and whatever.
Get a little match out of it for the night.
Yep. And
exactly. Which led
other
into
6-man tag matches.
Which, I mean, they're pretty good. In WWE's defense, like, usually the 6-man tags are pretty solid, so,
I like the matches. There's one on every Raw,
Yeah, but to comment on that, it seems to be like the opener almost every single time, or like the midway point to the second hour there. You've always got this feud between two, and then you get a tag team that's feuding, and then they just pour them together. There's no arbitrary reason
all in.
to show them all off.
Exactly. So, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
So it was yes. So we had Cesaro and Sheamus out with the Miz, and then Ambrose came and interrupted it, right? And then Hardy Boys came out for the save, which set up the match.
Yep.
So it was good. The match was good. Hardy Boys, I mean, it's obvious they're saving themselves for the bigger spots. Like, it's obvious that Jeff Hardy's only got so much bumps left before the guy's just dead, right?
Basically.
Breaks the bone.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought another big note from this was just Cesaro just looked out of it, man. He was sluggish all match, and Dean Ambrose was fired up. I thought that was the biggest note I had just watching it. I just kept saying, I was like, holy shit, he's tired. There's something going on there. So
I also think they're trying to get him to go a little easier because Cesaro's style, they're trying to get him to match more of what Sheamus has been doing.
Yeah.
So, trying to get him to be built more as a team.
Well, we too, if you remember forever ago on one of the first Talking Smack, or not Talking Smack, the first Raw talk after the draft, he was like, I don't know why I ended up on Monday Night Raw. A guy like me should be on SmackDown, but whatever. Yep. So we know he's aware of what the fans want and what was best for business, but he just he falls victim to what a lot of people I was hearing from an interview from way back, Kevin Owens saying like a lot of guys, even though they can speak up and be like, this isn't what I want, oftentimes they don't because they're afraid that if they do, they'll get in trouble. But that's why Kevin Owens and Kevin Steen aren't all that much different,
That's true.
So,
I don't know if anyone else is hearing it, but I'm getting some feedback from someone's mic. I'm not exactly.
Don't you mind?
But yeah, I don't know. Whoever it is, if you can figure it out, I would appreciate it. So, moving on, we had an interesting segment where I was a little I missed the very beginning of Raw. I was just kind of watching with it muted, and Garrett just messaged in the chat, and he was like, "What the hell?" And it was the Kurt Angle and Corey Graves segment. We're starting to get Corey Graves is Daniel Jeremiah. It's really weird. Adam Schefter, he's like the breaking news guy, which I kind of like it. Investigative Corey Graves. I mean, he's very multifaceted, and I hope they give him, it's a shame what happened to his wrestling career with all the concussions. So it's cool that they're giving him something a little more to do. Garrett, since you were the one that brought it up, the first person I saw talk about it, what'd you think about Angle and Graves?
Well, at first, the way they framed it, I thought Corey Graves' dog just died or something.
I thought it was something serious. Man.
Yeah, I thought maybe is he married? Is he married? I don't even know.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe his wife just got into a car wreck or something. I was like, that didn't seem.
Because he got up and just walked away.
That I'm sorry.
It was
I'm you don't normally say I'm sorry. If you get up, you just walk off. And they're Michael Cole and was it Byron? No, Booker T. We're yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean?
They played it up really well.
Yeah, it was good. And then I like that there's just going to be this segment that's going to span at least 3 or 4 Raws. The next month of Raws is going to revolve around this Kurt Angle scandal. So, yeah, I think I like that idea for sure. What do you guys think? I don't have much to say because I really like where they're going with it. I don't want to theorize about what it's going to be because I feel like I would take away from whatever it's going to be in my own mind. So I'm just going to let it unfold as it is.
That's true. Sean John, what do you think of it?
It first perplexed me when it first happened. I was like, what the hell is going on again? I thought it was a break of kayfabe, whatever it is. I just, it's going to build up into something, I don't know, maybe can Corey Graves turn and then become the manager by using this information? I don't know. It's like Garrett said, they're just going to have to see this one unravel. There's not much to go with. It's just this scandal and Angle's involved. So it makes me think maybe a change of direction of the general manager might be a play. Who knows? Don't know.
That's true. I mean, the good thing is that we don't get many open-ended things. And over the past couple of weeks with the Enzo and Cass stuff and now this, I don't know. It's pretty cool to see, right, Charlie?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's I think I like him bringing Corey Graves in more as a character. So I'm down with it.
We then had our second official match of the night, which was the future world champion, the Drifter, Elias Sampson.
That's how they were talking about him.
Dude, he's amazing. All right. I'm the only one on this podcast that liked him in NXT. If I hear any of you say that you liked him before this,
Still don't like him. Got him. He's dead.
see, there you go. The only thing I hate is that I tweeted this out. I hate how everyone pronounces his name as Sampson because there is no P in this dude's name. It's Elias Sampson.
Like Samson and Delilah.
Like it's not the Sampsons. You know, we're not doing some. It's so I hate that because there is no P in the dude's name. I don't know.
That's
It's
true.
a pronunciation. It's like when the announcers go Bobby Roo.
Dude,
They never give the ending consonant. As a choir teacher, we need ending consonants, man.
you're here. One thing I did take away from the squash match, it wasn't like your typical Elias Sampson squash match. I said Samson. I didn't say he. It was like a beatdown. Usually, you see him there. He's not really technical. He's just got a whole bunch of holds on him, and then he goes and does his finisher. But this guy, he knocked the crap out of Zach Evans, and he just kept beating him down. This was a side of Elias, the Drifter, the guitar-playing, happy-go-lucky guy that I didn't expect. This was a lot more hard-nosed. This is something we hadn't seen before.
I'm down with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I liked it.
Keep on drifting on.
Yeah, I'm turning.
The Drifter. I'm down. So then we had
Who thought that, honestly, besides you, Brady.
I just want to know who's writing those songs, because the lyrics are terrible. Absolutely.
By the way, if you want to check out a fire track, go check out Charlie's YouTube page, Slarf. Hold on, should I play it for the people right here, right now?
Oh my
Hold
god.
on. We gotta. Hold on. Shit. Am I?
Diss track, bro.
Dude, this track. Here it is, man.
Shitting on people.
The world debut for those that haven't heard it.
World debut.
Dude, I gotta say, the line where you're talking about the dude licking feet. What is going through your head?
Spoilers, dude. Spoilers.
I don't know. I don't know. I lost my mind.
Fuck boy, fuck bitch, fuck bag, cock biting bitches. If you in this, I probably hate you. Or love you, but that's for you to figure out. This dude's name is ZDV. He bent your girl over to watch her pee. These bitches back away from ideal feet. He got that goober dick like it's Jumanji. A vegan in the house. His name is Ouncy. You better wash your toes. This dude licks feet. Is it autumn or YD? Been dropping
Oh,
heads
shit.
a baby. Chewbacca looking motherfucker stepping up to play. What the fuck you gotta say? Rave, bro. This fucking dude Toma. Dickin was so strong. Put his cousin in the coma. What? This fucking dude Brady, he bout to steal your lady with his horse cock. Or what? That's a fucking quote from this dude. Say, you want an STD? Look no further. I know this dude named Gravity. He'll rub your shoulder. Having sex with 2D girls. What's up, Verma? Now we talking anime. Hentai, Tarzi. Having sex with your sister. What's up, Twister? Now I gotta fart. Or should I say dart, bruh? Saying suck, but y'all still a bunch of cock-biting, cheese dick looking motherfucking bitches. Fuck you. I mean it, fuck.
All right.
I don't know who wrote that.
There you have it.
That wasn't me. bro.
As a musician, John, break it down, man. What do you think of those lyrics?
Well, I think they were akin to Waka Flocka Flame as far as diction and understandability. I say the beat was very good, so maybe we call it drag, get you a little part-time thing going on here.
He's
you
like
know,
lying about Brady and his horse cock.
What the fuck were you smoking that
Hey,
dick
man.
you wrote this, eh? Is this a created thing? Whoops.
Dude, we try to keep it PG on here, but someone drops an F-bomb at least every podcast.
Boom.
Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, by the way, we might have a surprise by next podcast.
Really?
Just saying. A blue check mark might be in our future.
Oh boy.
Don't know what that means.
I submitted for it, so we'll see. All right. So, Jesus Christ, where were we? All right, Samoa Joe.
That was the ultimate side note.
Samoa Joe comes out. And a nice little 2-minute sidebar. Samoa Joe comes out to do his promo and is interrupted by Bray Wyatt. And Wyatt changed up his cadence a little bit. I thought this was different than his normal promos, which was nice. What do you think of this, Sean John?
I haven't gotten this far in the show yet. Pass on there. Yep.
Well, all right. Garrett.
Let me just hold on. What were we talking about?
Samoa Joe's promo came out, got interrupted by Wyatt.
Oh yeah.
Basically more pushing and pulling towards who's going to win the match. Pumping
Yeah.
up the match.
Yeah, I it's one of the things that I just sort of skipped on when I was writing it down. Like, yeah, it was just it was standard stuff,
I mean,
storyline
trying to get the better of each other.
Mhm.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's trying to build a little bit of rivalry between each of the 6 guys, right? Or
yeah.
5 guys.
I'm down with it.
Is it 6?
It's 5.
5, yeah.
6 women.
So it's one of those things like Wyatt and Joe haven't had any problems with each other yet, so they kind of need to build some sort of animosity between the two.
That'd be a good feud. Wyatt as a face.
Oh my God. You know how hard hitting that would be? Those guys don't give a shit about hurting themselves. It's great.
Them two in a falls count anywhere.
So, listed as triple threat match. All right,
Joe
refresh my
Balor
mind.
and Wyatt.
Oh, that's right. Joe Balor and Wyatt. Yeah.
The co-main event.
And
Yeah.
it was okay.
Yeah. So we had the triple threat match between Bray Wyatt, Samoa Joe, and Finn Balor, in which Wyatt and Joe made a sort of a team and just beat the piss out of Balor the whole time. Meanwhile, anyone who knows professional wrestling is just rooting for Samoa Joe to win, because if you win on the go home show, you're not winning on Sunday. So hopefully Joe wins, because out of the 3, personally, I would be he would be my last pick out of these 3 to win the match.
I'd pick these 3 over Rollins and Reigns, but yeah.
I would be okay with Rollins. I think Rollins versus Lesnar, I'd buy it. But I mean, that's just me personally.
You could harken back to when when he would have basically cashed in on Brock too. You know what I mean? Like, so you can just show.
All right, so not predictions, but if you had to pick someone that you want to win this match on Sunday, who is it? Start with Sean John.
Finn Balor all the way. I truly feel before his injury he was
Well, that's all I want is 45 minutes of kicks and sling blades.
Jeez.
Hey,
He did 1 sling blade all match. I counted.
Just did one, only one.
Yeah, count the kicks and then count the actual moves.
Everybody kicks. Everybody does moves.
Yeah, not as every. Literally, dude, he's got the Pele kick. He's got the kick on the outside of the ropes where he kicks the guy in the corner. He's got the kick where they're down on the ring and he kicks him in the head. He's got a stomp, a standing stomp. He's got a stomp from the top, obviously his finishing move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Asuka is all kicks.
And he also has no personality. He looks like the Fawns trying to wrestle.
Irish.
All right, Garrett, who do you want to win? I'll stop being a hater.
I want Bray Wyatt to win.
Charlie?
I'd probably Finn Balor.
And
It makes the most sense, dude. It makes the most sense.
It does. I think that they're teasing Balor for later on, though. We're not going to do predictions right now because, like I said, we're going to pre-record. And then what are we thinking? Should we release it tomorrow? Might as well, right?
Right.
Thursday at 8? Yeah, we'll release the predictions tomorrow. Thursday.
What we used to do anyway was Thursdays because
why not?
Most people
it's
do it
down-
on Fridays and
It's a down
Saturdays.
day, so. All right. So that's who we want to win, but that's not necessarily our predictions. We then went into a Seth Rollins interview, which they finally tied up the whole thing with Seth Rollins saying that his knee is no longer injured because every match over the past couple months, he's been playing up that his knee is hurt and blah, blah, blah. But like most of his offense is pretty acrobatic stuff. So like if his knee was hurt, it makes it less believable. All it took was 30 seconds to be like, yep, My leg's not hurt anymore. My knee feels great. Hey, great. Down with it.
Just good writing continuation.
Exactly. Yo, bro, don't give him too much credit. Remember, if something goes good, it was the superstar. If something goes bad, it was creative. So, we go into a good old purple ropes match. Rich Swann versus Noam Dar. Is it weird that I just like the Dar and Fox thing? It's a little weird. It's kind of growing on me. Anyone else?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
They work well together.
Mm-hmm.
And now that they've got Sasha in Swann's corner, and then we learned after this match that Sasha Banks was going to be at 205 Live this week. I don't know. It brings a little something extra. I mean,
trying.
Sasha can't dance. Let's be real.
I give him credit for trying.
Yeah, exactly.
$10 says there will be an Alicia Fox, Sasha Banks dark match on that 205 Live somehow.
Oh.
They'll bring out the red ropes on that show.
They bring out the red tape.
Oh, here's the real question. The pay-per-view, is it can have purple ropes or red?
Purple.
Oh yeah, because it's gonna be mixed. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Oh, bro, really? Just because one guy is white and one's black, you're calling it a mixed match?
Oh my!
Unbelievable, dude.
There's a
This is a
subtle
family
racism.
show.
Yeah, it stopped being a family show on episode like 9.
Stop being a family show when we started talking about sucking feet. What was the line?
That song is sucking.
What was the
feet.
line? Better wash your toes. This dude.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
licks
Better
feet.
wash your toes. This dude licks feet. I don't know what came to my mind. I really
It's
don't.
weird, bro. It's weird. I'll tweet it out again. So then we had an interview with the Revival because, as we saw last week, the Revival were backstage in one of the interviews. It was with one of the women, right?
Sasha Banks.
Yeah. So they were like seen backstage, and Enzo was jumped. And then this week, Enzo got jumped again, and we had the Revival interview saying like, "Nah, we didn't do anything to Enzo," and this was before he got laid out again. But pretty much, I hope that this is one of those things where it's so blatant, like they're obvious is that it's the Revival, which Kurt Angle said they had left the building and stuff like that. But anyway, they're obvious is that it's the Revival, and really it's this huge swerve if it ends up actually being Cass turning heel on Enzo. But I'm hoping that it's just some random third person, right? I hope it's like the popcorn vendor. Dude,
Probably could beat up Enzo.
what if it was Tyler Breeze as Carl the janitor?
What if it
my
was?
God.
What if it was a referee again?
Dude, I hope it's Corey Graves.
Maybe it's Hideo Tommy.
Sasuke.
Get out of here, dude. I don't want Hideo Itami anywhere near the main roster, even though I know it's going to happen.
I think he's going to 205 Live, so I don't think you have to worry.
Actually, that's true. Any other big takeaways from the Revival interview beforehand? No,
Meh.
like kind of went over it. It's basically just progressing the story.
The guy had a grill. That was
All
kind
right.
of cool.
Speak now if you want to talk about Titus O'Neil versus Kalisto. All right. Alexa Bliss presents Bailey, This Is Your Life. God, it's so terrible we have to talk about it. I would have normally moved on, but
It was cringy, bro.
Oh my gosh!
this
Rap
was
better.
real. This
Did
was
anyone
real
else
bad,
feel like
bro.
the Phil character was kind of supposed to be CM Punk a little bit, just a little bit, because it's Phil and a guy with like that facial hair?
I think you're stretching, bro.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't know, man. I hope it works out for Phil and Emily, or Phil and Tracy.
Dude,
Love.
that was what was weird, was that was supposed to be like the culmination of the whole thing and supposed to get a reaction, but the people were booing the segment so loud before that when they started making out, everyone was like, what? Like, what is going on? I don't know, bro. This was so
Bad.
cringy.
Did
Okay,
this feel Vince McMahon to you at all? It felt like that to me a little
actually,
bit.
no. I
It
think,
felt like someone pitched it and Alexa was like, what the fuck am I doing with this?
yeah, dude, Alexa got completely just buried. All right. Can either Alexa or Bailey recover from this in time for the pay-per-view, Sean John?
Bailey, maybe. Alexa will. I think Alexa will win this match. If you ask for that, I think that Bailey is just a weaker individual. She won't be able to handle the extreme rules of that.
I hope Bailey gets the kendo stick first.
But we all know that's how it's going. She hasn't touched it yet.
She's gonna get the kendo stick first, but then she's gonna be too afraid to use it. She's gonna second guess herself.
Oh my god!
And then Bliss is gonna beat her.
Dude, if that happens,
Take the good route. Oh dear. Yeah, I can see that happening.
Funny though. If like
because Bailey's too sweet, she can't
that sounds like it'll happen, dude.
And then her dad is gonna jump the guardrail.
No, Phil fucking comes
and start beating Alexa Bliss with the kendo stick.
No,
Right.
Phil and Emily are just gonna walk in and start making out ringside.
I know. What the fuck is that,
dude? What if they're ringside and they distract Bailey by making out, which leads to Alexa getting the win because Bailey is heartbroken over Phil.
I can see it happening.
Brady, you should write soap opera.
I should, man.
There are going to be two bad
into the
matches
sappy
on
shit.
this
It's
show.
great.
There are going to be two bad matches on this show for sure.
I don't think this match is going to be bad.
No, the match itself isn't going to be bad, but the end is going to be stupid.
Well, yeah, no one's
stipulation
gonna
is
care about
dumb.
it either. This officially makes me not care about the match.
That and the disqualification match, the disqualification match where you could get disqualified.
What, Ambrose?
Yeah, the match will be fine, but the end is going to make so many people mad.
Okay, here's the real question, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Russo reached out to the WWE and then saying that he would offer his services to them. 2 days later, we get a kendo stick on a pole match announced. Coincidence?
There's no way.
No, this was announced way beforehand, right?
He did like the pole matches in WCW.
Panty on a pole match, bro.
That was his, right? Panty on a pole? Or is that not a thing?
There's something on a pole.
The only match I want back is the Punjabi match. Punjabi prison.
You might get a
Yeah,
contender.
actually, that was the first pay-per-view I ever bought. Was the Undertaker and Great Khali Punjabi prison match. That thing was awesome.
Who was against Khali?
What?
Who was against Khali in that match? Can't remember.
Yeah. It was Undertaker.
Taker. Oh yeah, that's right.
Then they had another one way later that was neither one of them. It wasn't even the Great Khali in the match. It was like Big Show and Mark Henry, I think, in a Punjabi prison.
Little bit of a spoiler from NXT tapings, but Jeet looks like a beast, bro. Jeet should be where Jinder Mahal is.
Dude, he does.
He is awesome.
You saw
He's
the
great
crowd?
in the ring. Like,
Yeah,
oh man,
that was a
dude.
dark
Really
match,
going
too.
nuts.
They won't
Would you
see
say would you say he's legit?
Dude, that was a chant. Too legit
You're
to
in
tweet.
timeout, bro.
Too
Fucking mute
legit to
yourself.
tweet.
I'm not doing it.
Charlie, mute his ass.
No.
Can I?
Yeah, the host can, yeah.
Bitch.
Ooh!
Sit the fuck down. Wait, I can't unmute him. Hold on. Wait, I can't. Dude, oh, no shit.
I have to unmute.
Oh, wait, I muted him again. Garrett, you gotta fix it.
Oh, Jesus. The Googles. All right.
It's my fault. I'm
There
here.
we go,
Guys,
there we go.
what's still happening?
So, just real quick predictions. At the end of all this, Enzo. Who attacked Enzo?
Gold Dust.
Or truth.
Oh,
I'll let you go first, Brady.
I
Yeah.
think Corey Graves hired Apollo Crews.
oh.
I have to go. No one
He
said
hired someone.
no one said Cass, so I got to go with Cass.
Yeah, Cass is a.
He's a pretty obvious one, but I mean, he did come
I
out.
think it's too obvious, bro.
But that's usually what they.
Yeah, but remember
end up
with the whole
going with.
Natalia who jumped Nikki backstage and it just ended up being Natty? It was like, oh.
Oh, yeah,
that's
this
true.
is one of those storylines-
you bitch!
This is one of those storylines they didn't plan out at all, and so they just decided last minute. And then when they realized it was too late, it'll probably be the same here. You know, it'll just end up being some stupid feud. They'll end up making it. That's why they pitched the revival out there in case so they can just throw it to that if they don't have an actual good idea.
That's true. All right, so we had a cruiserweight match, tag match, second one of the night. I like how they're doing more double cruiserweight things because you might as well put them out there, dude. You got 3 hours. So we had TJP and Neville versus Jack Gallagher and Austin Aries. The big thing with this match is that TJP actually has a character now, which is nice. It's not necessarily that they're pushing him, but he at least is relevant. And also, Austin Aries tapped out Neville to win the match, which is
Pretty cool.
the first time Neville's been submitted in since coming back, which is cool, meaning Neville's definitely going to win this Sunday. But you know what? It was cool to see him tap, right?
Yeah, because it leaves a lot of. I like when they leave it where you can't. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna like the ending no matter what here, but like it's gonna be. You're gonna be invested because of that. It's a different kind of investment they get sometimes, so I like it. It's different, than what we've been seeing out of them. It adds to the division because it's not just your simple storylines anymore. This is a complicated.
The division is starting to feel a little deep, which is nice.
Well, shoot, Tozawa and Kendrick just had like a freaking barnstormer,
and Cedric Alexander is back.
So this division
still haven't touched Grand Metalik.
Yeah,
and Metalik can put on good matches. So this division's about to get hot.
And then when Zack Sabre shows up 1 week,
yeah,
shit will just
Will Ospreay.
They'll probably throw Enzo in it.
If Ricochet showed up, I would probably poop.
Oh yeah, I would.
So, but Matt Morgan doesn't like any of the cruiserweights because they're too small. Fuck you, Matt Morgan. All right, so continuing on.
They get all the small guys to go up against Braun Strowman in a 50 versus 1 battle royal.
I'll pay for that alone.
Dude, that's the thing is that they would lose.
They would.
Dude, next year, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, it's Braun Strowman and 20 cruiserweights.
Versus 2
with the stipulation that if you win as a cruiserweight against Braun Strowman, you get a title shot.
That's fair.
That would actually be fun.
Braun Strowman has like this never-ending gauntlet match on Raw where they go from the smallest to largest people.
Big Show just walks out at the end like, what happened?
Okay. So
that's good.
Goldust decided to cut a promo. Once again, we get the 1988 Goldust. I'm still digging it. Is anyone not digging it?
Yeah, it's different. It's cool.
It's cool, right? Dude,
golden
honestly, right now, I don't know why, but I'd be really interested in a Goldust Miz feud and see Goldust get like the IC title from Miz at some point, somehow.
How much does Goldust weigh?
What?
24 carats.
Oh, how much does he weigh? Yeah, he's not going in 205 Live. Goldust doing hurricanranas on Jack Gallagher.
I just want to see him kick Miz in the
But
ball.
I don't know. And then so Goldust cuts a little promo, and it gets interrupted by R-Truth, who comes in. Dude, these guys can work, man. They can work. I don't know.
Oh, I got to plug in my computer.
This is so much better than all the stuff that they had making them go into a tag team. You down with it, Sean John?
I am multi-dozen. Yes, I thought R-Truth and Goldust, the Golden Truth, had run its course. They've been together multiple times now. Goldust.
Oh God, yeah. But a lot of people were thinking as soon as they broke up as a tag team that they'd probably that would be it for both of them. But are you liking how they're going to push them as singles?
Yes, I think Goldust has like one last ride in him. I think he may have, like you said, an IC title shot in his future. For R-Truth, I don't know. How are they going to repackage him? I mean, what are you going to do? Another thug?
Just give him another stereotypical black thing because that's what Vince will do.
He already was sporting the do-rag. I mean,
he was a rapper, and then he was a prisoner, and then he was back to a rapper, and then he's kind of a psycho for a little while with the little Jimmy stuff.
Yeah, toss him over to SmackDown, make it a non-issue, and then he can just wither away. He's not very good at wrestling anyways. So
throw in Money in the Bank matches and Royal Rumbles and stuff like that because he's one of those guys because he's been in a couple Money in the Banks, hasn't he? Like just as a filler person when they still had 6.
Yeah, I mean Goldust was one of the like filler like good worker people. Like 10 years ago, he's one of those guys that you just throw in. He's like a Cesaro or Dolph Ziggler.
I wouldn't call him a jobber. He was always there. He's a good filler. And I imagine it translated to good teaching of the younger folks coming up, especially Cody Rhodes and other people that have just kind of gone into.
Yeah, bro, if he was good, he'd still be in the WWE.
Well, I didn't think Cody Rhodes was there. Shut up. That is, you don't even know what a dab is. All right?
Bro, I dab more than you. What are you talking
Oh, no, you do not.
That's good stuff.
Next.
All right. So then to close the show, right before the Goldust R-Truth, we had a Roman Reigns interview. Basically, Seth Rollins earlier in the night said that pretty much he owns Roman Reigns. You know, it's kind of like a friendly thing. Roman Reigns kind of took it to heart. And speaking of that, did you guys know that Natty's a heart?
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what happened there?
Did you know that Natty is a heart?
Yeah, of course. She's Jim Neidhart's daughter.
Did you know that she's the only female graduate of the Heart Dungeon?
That I did not know.
Come on. They say it 30 times a show.
No one else. I love that.
I am the best there is, the best there was.
Dude, I know she
and
just...
the best there ever will be.
Oh, my God. All right, so we had Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. I'll be completely honest with you. I was really tired, and I watched until the first commercial, 2 minutes into this match, and then fell asleep and woke up and saw all the headlines saying that it was a pay-per-view quality match.
Mute me. How do I do that?
All right, cool.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, man. It was, it was a little slow, but,
Was it pay-per-view quality? That was the headline I saw. Reigns and Rollins put on pay-per-view quality match.
Yeah, I thought they tried with matches this week.
Hold on, Garrett had a good opinion. There you go, Garrett.
Yeah, I don't know if it was pay-per-view quality. That seems like a bit of a stretch. Like I don't know. Don't we feel like if they wanted to keep with what they were like, what their mantra is, they would have had Seth win here? That way, we think Roman's got a chance of winning. Like
no one can beat Roman since he beat the Undertaker.
Apparently, it's only like 60%. Apparently, like this year, it's only like 60% of the time that the people that win go home show lose at the pay-per-view. So apparently, it's not as bad as it used to be. But I mean, it's pretty obvious Roman's winning, right, Sean?
I'm gonna throw this stuff through the internet at you.
Dude, so what's wrong with him, bro? Go ahead. You know what? It's 8:37. I'll give you 3 minutes till 8:40. Let's go, bro. 3 minutes on Roman Reigns.
Okay,
Yes.
Let's see here. What is that? That has no added physical ability to your talent whatsoever. The fact you punch the ground has nothing to do with your abilities as a talented wrestler. Talented. I say that mockingly because if you take off that tiny little vest of yours, oh, you'll see a tiny scrawny git who I just want to punch in the throat. See, his match with Taker was just a 35-minute beatdown of an old man. And that is not how he should have gone out. I am so beyond comprehension with this man. You shut the hell up with that tiger, I swear. Roman Reigns has as much talent in wrestling.
You're a fucking legend, bro. I just want to let you know.
What the hell? He's masturbating a tiger. So, Roman Reigns has as much talent in the ring as much as Great Khali had talent on the mic. Roman Reigns has a plethora of moves. Yeah, okay. He has a spear. How original. He has a
I agree with that,
punch.
bro. That's
a
not
super
original.
punch. Oh, dear God.
Coming from a Finn Balor fan.
What's that? Now, first and foremost, Finn Balor I appreciate and like. Is
Bro,
he my
keep going.
favorite wrestler?
You got one
No.
minute. Got you.
My favorite wrestler is The Undertaker, and you know that. But now I have to figure shit out thanks to the fucking thanks to the WWE.
It happens, bro.
Wait, how many more minutes do I have?
You
got another minute.
bro.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some statistics. Like let's go ahead and look at actual stats and matches and stuff like that. Look
Do you
at
like
this.
how the guy never loses unless it's
Yes.
the Braun Strowman?
If you want to talk about a pushover, man has had 871 matches. He has 597 wins. That's almost a 70% win rate. LeBron James doesn't have that sort of numbers.
Dude, it's true.
LeBron
Look
James.
Look at this year alone. Look at last year. Oh, God, look at last year. 159 matches, 142 wins. You think he wasn't pushed over? Look at that.
That's true.
Hold on one second. If you ever go across, that's a very bad idea. You're going to flash the internet. I wouldn't do that. All right. So, you look thoroughly at the 2015, 213 matches, 187 wins.
Man does
87%
win.
win.
Yeah, bro, but All right.
Guy does not lose more than 15 matches a year. He doesn't lose 15 matches a year.
Yeah,
what
bro, like, remember when the authority was against him and he was the ultimate underdog?
I almost spit out my drink, dude.
Well, that was a good little 3-minute rant. All right.
Okay,
And
I'm
we'll
done.
do
You got
for
some
Raw.
help.
All right. So let's get some grades for Raw, man. I'll give it a solid B plus. Sean John?
I will give it a B only because of the merciless beating we had to watch between the two gals. That was just awful.
All right, Garrett.
My grade for Raw is
That was good, bro. That was good. That's good.
All right. I guess that'll go as a C for you know what. All right, Charlie.
No, I'll give an actual grade. I'll give it a B2.
All right, Charlie.
My thing is, if I'm feeling more wrestling after the show's over, I'm usually into it. So I'm gonna agree with you on that B plus there. A couple of the booking calls.
I was gonna say, there's no way I can be the best grader of the group. That never happens. I don't think that's ever happened.
I mean,
I've given some terrible grades before. I gave one show an F. Remember?
Oh yeah.
The Bailey thing knocks it down, but they had some good stuff other than that. So I'm not gonna make that completely ruin the show.
The Reigns match was good. That's what kind of pushed me up over.
I'm just saying, bro. If you can have a 4-star match with Big Show, Reigns is a better worker than a lot of people give him. I mean, yeah, they push him way too much, but he puts on good matches.
He's a good worker. Bad booking.
Yeah, that's true. If they booked him more similar to what they book like AJ Styles and let him just go out there and do his stuff, I think it'd be good. So, right before we go to SmackDown, let's touch on a couple news items from the past week. Wrestling Inc. has reported that Shinsuke Nakamura will get a title shot sometime, probably within the next year. So, I mean, I don't know. This is kind of obvious to me. I mean, if they're going to push him, a year's a long time. Like, what was happening a year ago? Who was champions a year ago?
What's the date?
Would Rollins have been champion at this time last year?
Roman,
yeah. So Roman, The New Day.
Miz was still going from beating Ryder. I don't know. Like a lot can change in here. So
yeah.
I don't know. What are your? I mean, we'll talk more about Nakamura and his promo skills here soon. But what do you think about them giving a title shot to Nakamura with the way that he's being booked right now, Charlie?
I think it makes sense, like you said. Won his first match. He's already in the Money in the Bank. He's pinned the U.S. champion 2 shows in a row.
He's already over.
Sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Garrett?
Absolutely agree. I've liked this ever since I started watching the Nakamura matches on NXT and went back and watched some of his New Japan stuff. I was a fan, especially the match he had with AJ Styles at Wrestle Kingdom 10, which was
available for free actually right now.
It's a great match. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. He throws some stiff knees at AJ in that match. There's this makes the most sense to me. Like, even if it's just a U.S. title shot, like, let him have the belt, even though it would literally have been since Roman Reigns that we had a U.S. United States person as the U.S. champion. But I'm seriously down because, who says that he can't hold a belt like that and actually do well?
It's true. Sean John?
Shinsuke getting this. I just hope it doesn't happen too fast like they kind of did with Balor. I would like to see a bit more development in feuds.
Well, Shinsuke's also not made of glass, so.
I understand that. Yeah, well, that's why they started you off with Dolph Ziggler instead of with somebody like Dean Ambrose who will just kick you all around the place. Or Sheamus will injure you.
It's funny because I love Shinsuke so much, and most of his offense is kicks. I don't know. It's just something about Balor.
Yeah, I know. It's just a Japanese Balor.
Maybe he's just. I don't know, but Nakamura's built, bro. If they were to get in an actual shoot fight, Balor Nakamura, like, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just because they look more believable because Nakamura has an MMA background, so maybe that's all it is for me.
If they boxed, Balor would kick his ass. I mean, it's just a matter of where you're coming from. Of course, the Japanese man's got some MMA. then you got yourself Finn Balor over there on the other side. He's used to boxing and drunken violence. So it's like.
Was he a boxer when he was younger?
Yeah, all Irish guys grow up being boxers.
Oh, well, yeah, fight, yeah, like street fight.
I mean,
No, but
it's as natural a sport as baseball.
speaking of boxers, if Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura got into a shoot fight, because Baron Corbin's a 3-time Golden Gloves champion, do you think that Nakamura wins that fight? I mean, he might beat him on the MMA stuff. You know, if it goes to the ground, Nakamura wins. But do you think that Corbin has enough strike power to knock Nakamura out? Because Nakamura's got a hard head, you know.
I think, Nakamura, in order to win the fight, he would have to take it to the ground. And Corbin's just so much bigger than him physically. I think he'd have a tough time doing it, so Corbin would probably win. If they were the same size, I'll take the MMA over the boxing.
Right.
So.
But because Nakamura is just slightly smaller.
That's why when I first started, when I was doing some MMA stuff, I was like, okay, I'm going to just study a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because I'm huge. I'll just learn how to do all groundwork. Though if I ever get in a fight, I can just fucking Batista bomb some fucker.
Oh, I want him to come back so bad.
Oh my god!
All right, so we have New Japan coming on some American stations near you. They're doing a show. It's in LA, right?
Yep, it's in Cali.
Yeah.
Maybe not LA. Maybe Long Beach.
Yeah, it's in California somewhere. But I mean, we were talking about the press conference a little bit on last week's episode.
Yeah,
I'm down. New Japan does it.
TV.
They do it well. So
Is that when they're supposed to launch their new U.S. belt? Is that that
it's
event?
for that tournament? So,
Yeah, so that should be good. You know, I don't even care who wins. You know,
like, if you guys haven't looked into New Japan, like, it's one of those things. Like, if you haven't looked into Lucha Underground, you should at least go try watching like 3 episodes just to see if you might be into it. New Japan, same thing. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but you should just go watch it. Watch a couple episodes to be like, I either like this or I don't. And if you like a lot of in-ring work, chances are you're going to like New Japan. So,
yeah, boy.
we have some injury news. Emma will be out till mid-June. Chick's made of glass. I love her, but she's being out. I mean, which isn't too far away. You know, it will be a couple weeks. But there's no way McMahon has any more faith left in Emma, right?
No.
I don't. Yeah.
Like that's what's tough, you know. You've seen how long it's taken Rollins to get back, you know, the momentum that he had, and he's still not anywhere close to where he was before all the injuries started happening. So it's just it's rough when Vince can't trust you. I mean, what are you gonna do? She's just doomed to be that mid lower card. She'll be right there with the Taminas and Carmelas of the world.
Zack Ryder's in the same spot. You know, he got hurt. That's when he came back, and he got to that whole thing with where he won the IC title. That was what led to that, was come back from an injury.
That's true. They might do the same thing, give Emma the title for like a really short run, just out of respect, but then be like, hey, we can't trust you to hold this for a long time. We're going to take it off you.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool, too.
Drop it the next night.
She could be good with that belt for a night.
Drop it on the Raw night, yeah.
We have Goldberg acknowledge that Asuka's undefeated streak is the greatest in WWE history. And it's very, like, we don't even really notice it, right? Like, I remember we were at the NXT event, and I was like, dude, she still hasn't lost. Charlie's like, yeah.
It's pretty nuts.
She's been in the company for what, like, almost 2 years, and still hasn't lost? Like, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely noteworthy, dude.
A different woman's undefeated streak came and went while her streak was still going on, you know, just to prove how dominant she is. Like, yeah, I really want to see, you know, and it would be awesome, but it won't happen. But it would be awesome for her to not lose the women's title by like a pinfall, so that when she comes to the main roster, she can still say, well, I've never been pinned or submitted, and I've been here for like, you know, 2 years, 3 years, or however long, you know, before she came up to the main. So I want to see what they, like, the fact that Goldberg, I'm sure they made him, but I'm sure he was still like, yeah, man, they got more faith in them than I would think, you know. Has
Shinsuke lost yet? Not in singles, at least, right?
No.
So
one match.
Yeah,
He's
getting pinned on house shows.
Well,
I'm saying on TV. You know, they can always play it off as long as it's not on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
So I'm wondering, considering the communication barrier between Shinsuke and the audience and Asuka and the audience, and they're both from Japan. There's got to be a mouthpiece out there somewhere that could come in and form a stable with those two, right? Once Asuka's up on the main roster, dude, I would love it.
I would too. I love Funaki.
Funaki, I have to say, isn't he on the Japanese commentary team? They could pull him from that and get something.
The only bad thing is they say Funaki is the best announcer in WWE and has been for a while. He's always rated as the top one. I don't even know Japanese, but if you flip over the Japanese stream, like, he's into it, bro. It's kind of like when you watch the World Cup and you just have to go listen to the Mexican broadcast, the Spanish broadcast. Like,
oh yeah,
dude, it's so much better.
They're into it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I guess that's really cool of Goldberg to acknowledge Asuka's streak. It's kind of weird seeing Goldberg be humble.
True.
You know, he's about as humble as Matt Morgan. So, oh yeah, John, if you didn't know, me and Matt Morgan got kind of a feud going on. So,
do you really? I hope you beat his ass.
I will. Dude's a little bitch. He can come fight me.
Fact.
Sure. So anyways,
video to Ahsoka Gaming.
You asked if Nakamura lost. He lost to Rude in Orlando and back in April.
Oh well, no, I'm saying on the main roster. They can always play it off.
No, he hasn't lost.
They can always play it off that he's undefeated on the main roster.
He's only lost the one match.
They're not even talking about the King of Strong Style. They're talking about how he's an artist now.
The rock star.
Yeah, God, dude, I hate it. So, and then we also have WWE corporate saying that they need more Sami Zayns. Basically, more people that just work hard, work with what they're given, and just give it their all. It
was an unnamed talent relations person. I'm guessing it was Triple H. That would be my thought. You know,
yeah.
But like he just didn't want to, get in trouble with the McMahons. Like I could see him doing that because he's very open about how he knows the business very well, despite what a lot of people think of him. Like he knows. Like that's why I think that's probably why the McMahons took interest in him. Because he knows the business really well. So,
I mean, honestly, back when him and Kevin Owens both got called up, they said, it's been rumored that pretty much Vince McMahon was like, all right, we got two just average looking guys. Triple H, you can pick one or the other for us to push. And he was like, I want it to be Kevin Owens. I think Zayn's always just been grouped with him, and so they just don't dare to put the title on him yet. But when Sami Zayn eventually wins that title, it's going to be amazing. Like if he was able to if he ever gets his hands on the Money in the Bank briefcase, I hope they ham it up so much. Like I hope they tease it every week that he could come out and cash it in. And it's just, he's the only face that I would really like to see have the briefcase right now.
I think, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh, we're tired of seeing this. I think a really interesting, you could have a sub feud of Zayn and Owens, and you could have Owens going after a title. And you could be like, you screwed me over so much. As soon as you get a belt, I'm cashing in on you. And you could have him at the first pay-per-view when he wins it. He rolls out of the ring and gets out of there in time because he's like, I knew this was coming. But then, you could build it up maybe not to WrestleMania, but maybe towards SummerSlam, And then at SummerSlam, if he wins his, he's already we started seeing the feud go off TV more. We think it's pretty much over. That Zayn will just cash in whenever he will. And then after just a brutal match between Owens and Styles again or something at SummerSlam, because I'm sure that'll be that main event, one of the main events of that, because that feud's not over. I think that Styles gave it all out there, but he just couldn't quite get it done again. Owens is victorious. He's looking like, yeah, I did it, and then just and it would be amazing. It'd be like Dolph Ziggler's level of
Sami Zayn.
It would be good. And so, speaking of Sami Zayn, we'll go back to the women's vignettes at the beginning of SmackDown, which I thought was cool. But we kicked off the show pretty much with Kevin Owens running the highlight reel, stealing Chris Jericho's theme. Great. Love it. So good.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Owens or Miz opening a show. So
and he introduces Shinsuke Nakamura, starts interviewing him. Baron Corbin comes out and interrupts, and Shinsuke tries cutting a promo, which, why the hell are they even making him attempt a promo, dude? He should have just came out, kicked a couple people in the head and left. honestly.
You need Mr. Fuji. You need someone to translate him up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Failing miserably.
Yep. It's I don't know. It's another,
Somebody.
I really hope they don't end up like doing a heel turn just because he's not American
Well,
and just doing the USA Jinder Mahal bullshit.
He's always Canadian.
So I don't know. It'd be interesting. But so anyway, Sami Zayn I thought was great when he came out. Pretty much Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin start jumping Shinsuke, start beating him up, which I don't know why they would anyway. There's I don't know weaken of their opponent for Money in the Bank, and Sami Zayn comes out for the save, and pretty much he gets on the mic and he says, Baron Corbin, this fight between us isn't over, and Kevin Owens, the fight between us will never be over.
That was good.
That was fantastic. That line got me kind of hyped. Literally, I could watch Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens every week. And I know eventually it would get stale for me, and they did it for a really long time. But I will always buy into a Sami Zayn Kevin Owens match every single
They
time.
have some good stuff, man.
They're so good. Did you catch this opening segment, Sean John?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yeah, not more. Got to take him up on night. But anytime you get Owens, like Charlie said, up on night was great. Zayn is getting better out there. Like when he was doing his stuff with Mick Foley over there on Raw, it was like a timid Zayn. But this guy had like I don't know, actor's fire. You know, he was passionate about what he was doing. It was a good cut by him. And Corbin, I'm getting tired of his character. You know, I'm Corbin. I'm better than you. I'm the best around. And he's done nothing to show it. So I don't know. I think it took away Zayn and Owens from that. Of course, this is all going to culminate in the Money in the Bank later on.
Yeah.
Right. They're trying to get everyone to feud against everyone else.
Exactly.
It's just like what I was saying they were doing with the Raw triple threat. It's like, well, there's no reason for Wyatt and Joe to hate each other up to this point, so you might as well get them to hate each other some way, which was having Wyatt turn on Joe in the match.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Yep. Garrett, what'd you think of the opening segment between them and the match?
Oh yeah, this led into a tag team match.
It led into a tag team match.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought they are doing the right things with this. I think that there's no really better way you can open these shows. Like it's like I've always said for like the last however many months, 6 months or so that we've been doing this show. Like they need on these shows when they have 2 pay-per-views a month, they have to have one show on the off week because it's 3 weeks from Money in the Bank.
Yep.
On the week of the other pay-per-view, they have to catch up on the other shows, so they'll hold back on the other show that's already on through their next pay-per-view. And since it's always been SmackDown, it was just easier because they can just make a 2-hour show a good show to hold us over until they can actually get into the really good stuff. So yeah, I'm interested to see. It just felt, did it not feel kind of out of place for Baron Corbin to come out? I mean, I don't know, like there was no particular issue he had with Nakamura or Owens, so it just felt like, it's like Money in the Bank guy.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
He's feuding with Zayn, so if Zayn had been out there, it would have made more sense. But then again, people would complain because
I think it's one of those things. Heels always try to one up other heels.
No, I'm not saying that. It felt sort of out of place. Like maybe,
it did.
Maybe Ziggler should have come out. Actually, now that I think about it, Ziggler should have come out. It would have made more sense. But what do you do?
Anything you'd like to add, Charlie?
No, they got it all. Yeah.
We have the return of the New Day, and they feel fresh.
Yep. Perfect.
It's great. They
had
needed
to
the
keep
time
them on
off.
TV, and they did.
Yep. It feels fresh. I don't. The new Usos, the badass Usos, is great.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm actually pretty excited for this tag match. The tag division is just so good. We talked about it a lot last week. We talked about the tag divisions on both shows, and I don't know. It was good, man.
There's really good tag teams right now.
There are a lot of them.
I can't even imagine the Usos as baby faces at this point. They're just so good as heels. Yep. Like, I never want to see. I don't mind seeing Us and Us out there, but seeing them, their baby face promos were never anywhere as good as these heel ones are.
Hell no.
And they were good, but they were just average, white meat baby face promos. Now that they're getting some, actual character work, it's really showing through how good they actually are, So
They can
I
use
hope
their own standard vernacular and everything now too. Like when you watch them on Total Divas, like that's how they actually talk. They're just chill, That's just how they talk, and they just have to be heels about it. Nice.
Yeah.
Sean John, you a New Day fan?
No, I think they're very entertaining to the younger crowd, but no, if I had to pick one of the others, the Usos. I love this new side of theirs. I figure you were only rooting the Usos because they were mocking the Falcons for not beating the Patriots.
That was pretty good.
The New Day had their reign, and then they kind of just fell off, and now they're coming back to their prominence. They're getting another title shot. It's really exciting for tag teams right now. It's just fun to watch.
And we all thought. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, the Usos are just, like you said, this new SmackDown moving over there and reforming their character is really going to do wonders for them. I expect a nice long title run.
They have a SmackDown vibe to them too. Like back in the day, it was obvious the identities of the shows of Raw and SmackDown, and New Day would have absolutely been on SmackDown when it was over there before. Charlie, anything you want to add about this one?
No, just kind of countering or agreeing with Sean John on the fact that tag team wrestling's really picking up steam.
And we got some good tag teams in NXT, particularly a team that are ages 22 and 23.
That's nuts.
That is bright.
Then we all
It's
thought
gonna
that
be good.
SmackDown's tag division was going to be screwed, but then Breezango stepped up, and now the New Day are here, so things are going to be kept interesting
Speaking of Breezango, Charlie, we had a Fashion Files.
Fashion Files. These are sort of.
Go ahead, man. I'm going to let you lead this one off, Charlie.
I'll be honest, I didn't see it. So
Dude. Okay, so anyway, we cut to Fandango just on his own, and he walks in, and someone has ransacked the office.
Jesus.
Someone destroyed the Fashion Files headquarters. And I don't know, man. It was just sad. Who would do such a thing? Once again, I love the mystery, man. I love it.
Go.
Which mystery are you more excited for, Sean John? The Enzo and Cass or the Fashion Files saboteur?
Who could be sabotaging these?
Hey, wait a minute.
Is it Sin Cara?
Is it Sin Cara?
Bro, he's doing SmackDown.
Let me go find him.
Let me go find him. Is it Sin Cara?
No. Anyone who accuse me of such a crime is such an absolute atrocity.
This fucking guy. Oh, that's good.
A luchador of my caliber would never sneak attack anyone, let alone mess up someone's office.
With the hair, man, it kind of looks like Grand Metalik.
Dude.
Yeah, true. I gotta tie this thing on a little bit better. Oh, my face. All right. That was fun.
So, Garrett, Fashion Files, the segment itself, we then led into Tyler Breeze making his entrance into it, and Tyler Breeze still is he has a little bit of an addiction to going undercover. What do you think about this duo and them going undercover a bunch of times, and then specifically in their match later bringing back all the undercover stuff?
It's fun, man. The comedy matches, they're not even getting stale. Like normally, if they do the same kind of match a couple of weeks in a row, or after a pay-per-view and then on a show, it starts to get stale. This is just, I mean, I could watch Tyler Breeze quick change, because that has to be difficult. Like,
yes,
going underneath the ring, changing, and then coming back out in a completely different outfit. Like.
No, bro, I bet they hired Hornswoggle to go under there and help him.
I mean, no, but like seriously though, like that's got to be difficult. So I got to give it up to him. And then they're this inventive. Like the writers are actually understanding that they don't need to take these matches seriously. Like, yeah, I want them so badly to actually like win heavily, like over their opponents with this like ridiculous style. Like I want it to happen.
This has to be a situation where the creative team said, like, I feel like Breezango pitched it, and Vince said, "You know what? Fuck it, just do it." Dude, and like, creative team is like, "We don't know what to do with this. You guys just go do something."
They had a bottle of cologne in there. I mean, come on, who writes that?
I know, and they always have the Vince McMahon mugshot. Oh God, who did they have the missing photo of? Oh, God damn it! It was someone that's out. I can't remember.
Was it? No, it wasn't Cena. No.
No, I don't think it was Cena. I can't remember, dude. It was like, I don't know. It was like Ambrose or something. I'll have to go back and watch it.
I'm watching it right now. I'll tell you in a second.
There you go. There's on the back, like in the ransack, like they're like, oh, I think we've got our new case. You know, whoever ransacked the place. But like the dude, like Fandango takes out the bottle of cologne. He's like, oh, this is cologne, and he sprays it on his wrist and then licks it.
I need to watch this, bro.
He sprays it on his wrist and goes, tss, tss. Oh, and he's listing off shit. And it's like spider excrement, and like, dude, it's like a bunch of weird stuff, dude. It's just way too funny. But I mean, it leads into the match, and they incorporate it, and I like it. Were you able to do this, John?
It's Jericho that's missing.
Jericho, there we go.
Yeah, layered jokes. I love it.
So good. It's so good. And I don't know, I guess I shouldn't assume, but like I feel like it's safe to assume like they're earning a lot of respect backstage with how much they're doing with so little right now.
Yeah, I can see it.
People like that takes a lot of guts for especially like Tyler Breeze to go out there and dress as women.
Yeah.
Nah, I've done it before. It ain't that bad.
Is that a cat in the background, Sean John?
That's my dog.
That's your dog. All I saw was an animal moving in the background.
Same thing. Bork Mao. Dude, Garrett, you need to get a dog and name it Bork Laser.
Oh, dude, I'm totally doing it.
Whoever gets a dog first.
It has to be like a
new dog.
It has to be like a Great Dane to be Brock. Name it Bork Laser.
Dude, I'm thinking about getting an English Mastiff. Bork Laser, this fucking thing, 200 pounds.
Oh,
like, saggy jaw.
Now, if you get one of those, what are they, Tibetan Mastiffs? The ones that are like really huge? You name
Dude,
that
I
one
live in
Braun
Florida.
Strowman.
I wouldn't torture a dog like that. Tibetan Mastiffs get such long hair, they die and they eat.
Oh,
You don't have to live in Florida with the dog. You can move to its climate, dick.
Yeah,
Henry.
hey, look at the dog.
he's
Look
looking
at
around, doesn't know what to think.
He has no clue what's going on, but he's very curious about it.
Bork.
Bork. Yeah,
All right.
All right.
Oh, let me get back to the list here. The list of podcast. We had the women's fatal 5-way elimination match, which was supposed to take place. I thought they did a really good job of where they put this on the card. So going into it, I was like, all right, well, if they're gonna do the fatal 5-way elimination, they would have to start it early, right? Which they did. They started at like the 1 hour mark, a little past. So I was like, dude, when they come up, I was like, are they really gonna give these chicks like 45 minutes? Like, that would be awesome, you know? Anyway, they just beat the crap out of each other. I'm pretty sure JBL said, give or take 40 times that the match hasn't started. It's getting a little on my nerves, but, you know, they assume that we're all idiots.
He needs to go.
So, pretty much, it was just a spot fest. It was great. Charlotte threw
She powerbombed Natalia through the table.
Yeah, she powerbombed Natalia through the table. It was fantastic. Oh, don't worry. At Money in the Bank, Ellsworth is definitely taking like a natural selection off the ladder or some shit. Something is happening.
No, but I don't know if he could take that move. That's kind of a technical move. But I mean, you know, like that. No, seriously, that move is one of the moves that could like seriously like give you a concussion if she doesn't do it right. You know, like. But like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Except there's not going to be AJ to save him that time. But yeah, like, yeah, I mean, like, so like, that bump looks stiff, man. That table did not look like it wanted to break for Natalia. You know what I mean?
Oh God, you would not want to have Carmella do that.
No,
Break.
I thought they were going to do that because there was the one that took off the table. I was like, Carmella, no, please.
Dude, if they do a spot where Carmella goes through a ladder, I'm gonna be scared for her life.
Well,
That'd
she
be a
might
good
be able to
show,
break
man.
a ladder if it's from high enough, but
Yeah,
dude,
but she's
I
just
don't know,
bones, bro.
yeah,
Just
Like, okay, like if someone's breaking a ladder, it's got to be Tamina, right?
yeah,
Or Charlotte.
it could be Charlotte. Yeah,
Charlotte's pretty big.
Natalie can do it.
No, they'll probably do it to Lana, bro. That's who's gonna happen to.
Yeah.
Is she?
So-
Does anyone even know what her ring work is like?
It's terrible.
Lana's is.
I don't know. She's been working on it. You never know, dude.
She might come out and be the next Charlotte. You never know.
I'm waiting for Eva Marie to show up.
Eva Marie versus Lana in an Iron Woman match.
Oh, they couldn't do it, dude.
Best of 7 series. Best of 7 series, all Iron Women matches taking up half of SmackDown.
Except the pay-per-view match that it culminated to is a stairs match at TLC.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude. It ends with a contract on a pole match because neither of them are like officially signed.
Ugh.
All right. So anyway, Shane McMahon comes out, announces that we're going to do something historic, and we're going to have the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This is cool. Any gripes about it?
I have no idea how it's gonna work, dude.
Yeah, this is one where when we get to the predictions, I'm gonna have literally no idea. Like,
Well, we're pre-recording it right after this, so start figuring your shit out.
yeah, I'll have an answer then. I just don't have it now. I'm still.
No, this is Money in the Bank. This one's not for a couple weeks. But,
Oh, that's right.
No, I'm just saying, like I don't know what they're gonna do with the women holding it. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be way different.
One thing I gotta say, could you imagine if this was a cross-brand pay-per-view and we could have women from both? We had 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown. We had Charlotte, Becky, Natty, Sasha, Alexa, and
I guess Bailey, but like,
dude, oh my god,
No more
it'd be
Sasha.
amazing.
the bumps in that match would be pretty
Sasha
gnarly.
would probably die.
Yeah, she would,
I'm just thinking ahead. Who in the hell would they have win this? It's so
that's-
weird.
yeah.
Lana!
They could.
God, dude.
Has that ever happened in a Money in the Bank match? Has anyone ever run out and joined?
Women's
the
Money
match?
in the Bank ladder match,
What's Lana?
all available women.
Yeah, like
All I'm saying is Tyler Breeze runs out there, dressed as a woman,
Naomi heel.
runs up the ladder and grabs it.
That's
They-
how it culminates. And they cash it in for a tag team champion. Not for the actual heavyweight championship.
No, like Jinder Mahal runs out during the women's match, shoves the ladder over, grabs the women's Money in the Bank briefcase, cashes in on Naomi later in the night.
Send the Bollywood boys down there.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
and she wins by Bollywood Boys interference. He just hits her with the Cobra Clutch slam, and she
What
just
the fuck is
dies.
he doing? I don't get it.
You
Was it
didn't see it?
No.
It was the funniest shit all night. All right.
Oh yeah, I wasn't able to watch after the.
Well, let's get to it. I mean, we got an AJ Styles interview in there. Basically, AJ Styles said that he's going to go beat Dolph Ziggler. He's in his hometown of Atlanta, meaning he's going to lose, but you know,
Fact.
is what it is. And then we cut to a Randy Orton promo. I thought it was pretty good.
That's good.
Garrett, break it down. Tell us what he said.
I don't know what he said. I remember it was like one of those. It was a better Randy.
You guys are
Orton
useless. All right. Randy Orton comes out. He says, pretty much, he starts talking about heritage.
Oh, I remember.
Starts talking about how his dad and his grandfather, you know, he's a third-generation superstar. Back in his grandfather's day, they used to not come out and talk. They used to just go and just take what they wanted. And that's what he plans on doing with Jinder Mahal. Drops a bunch of old-school names. Basically, you know, it really felt like a talking from the heart promo, which is good. Like, it actually made me interested in Randy Orton. We know that he's going to show up in pay-per-view matches. His match with Jinder at the last pay-per-view was not that bad. It was pretty
was
good.
better than anyone thought it would be.
It's just, if we could get invested in Randy Orton's character again, I'd be fine with him being champion. He was just not fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, not. Yeah.
And then Jinder Mahal, his music hits. Randy Orton's waiting for him to come down, and then all of a sudden the Titantron comes on. Jinder Mahal's sitting there looking at him for like, it was probably like 3 seconds, but it felt really long of him just sitting there. Randy Orton's looking right at him, and he goes, "Hey Randy, I'm up here." It's like, I know. It's like,
That sounds pretty good.
The Bollywood boys are just standing there, just not yet, not clapping yet. They're just standing there with their shit-eating grins while Jinder Mahal delivers his promo, basically just, you know, doing the Rusev, "You filthy American pigs," you know.
That's a good line, bro.
Doing the standard, you know, you Americans you don't have any tolerance and you don't respect me, so I'm not going to respect you, kind of deal. What do you think about people not putting respect on Jinder Mahal's name, Sean?
Don't hinder Jinder. The guy's paid his dues. He's ready to go. I think he was a dark horse and he took it. I couldn't believe it.
Wow, bro, you racist?
What are you saying? What did you say?
Dark horse? Really, bro?
No,
Brown.
Oh my God.
but
You
yeah,
guys
the anti-American rhetoric it's an old horse. They got to figure out some other way to get him across as a heel without being.
Now we're talking about horses because the dude's fucking Indian and they're right. Oh my
Dark
god.
horse. You know what, Pally?
Dark horse,
Here's
dead
what happens when
horse.
you get offended in this country. Nothing. So shut up.
Hey.
They got to find a way to make him a heel without using this anti-American thing. That's my opinion.
Oh no, I completely agree. I sent out a tweet. Let me find it. I said, come on. I said this talking about the package earlier in the night because they went back and was talking about the Punjabi celebration. But like they showed the celebration with like this dark, sinister music as if it was this terrible thing. Like, how dare we Americans have to sit through this presentation of Indians? Oh my God. So I tweeted out, this package is so blatantly racist and it makes me sick to my stomach. Teaching kids to boo because someone is Indian. Disgusting.
He's not even Indian. Canadian.
Like in the video package, they're showing these little kids. Okay, I'm sorry, but there's no 5-year-old kid out there that would naturally just boo this guy. If they were just watching and they weren't told to boo him, they would not boo him. They'd be like, oh, cool. He looks like a superstar. He acts like a superstar. And that's it. Kids have to learn how to hate. And these kids are learning that these Indians
be different skin, different nationality. And it's not the way to go. You're supposed to learn it on the playground like everybody else.
Meanwhile, Sami Zayn is...
I know a surefire way to get heat for Jinder. Make him a Trump supporter.
Jesus.
Oh my God. Have him come out with a Make America Great Again.
Do we need a political podcast?
Oh my God.
No, because I feel like we'll just get into an argument every week.
That's all politics
Wait,
is.
where does everybody lie? I want to burn it all. What about you?
Okay.
Bernie!
Do you want me to be honest?
No. I want it literally to burn to the ground. I want no government. I want nothing.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. I mean, there's
No government?
just none.
I say we all buy
You know
guns
what?
and let us
Fuck
figure
the
it out
fire
for
department.
ourselves.
Fuck the police department.
Yep.
EMTs.
Big time.
Deal with your shit yourself. No street lights.
I'm sure
No stop signs.
people would want to volunteer to be EMTs. It's a nice, you know what? I'm not a politician. That's not-
But who's going to fund them?
You know what needs to go though? Is the Mahal brothers or the little whatever they are, the Bollywood boys.
Dude, the Singh brothers, they're great. So
They're
anyway, Jinder Mahal delivers this promo and they just...
They are useless. They're pointless. There's no need for them to be there.
Bro, they're terrible wrestlers too.
Go on, Charlie. Go on, Charlie. There you are.
We'll go back to what Booker T
There it
did.
is.
But I was saying, they're useless. They're so pointless. There's no reason for them to be there. Are they ever going to do a tag team? Why?
Their purpose is to get killed by Randy Orton.
They were on 205 Live, weren't they?
Yeah, did you see that flip and the face that Orton made?
It was a better face than what was the face that was whichever Uso it was when they threw the shirt at JBL. Last time I did that, I had to pay for it.
Oh, that was good. That was a good line.
Yeah,
So anyway, this was right before the last match of the night, which was Dolph Ziggler versus AJ Styles. It was a pretty solid match. Nothing too crazy, but Ziggler wins, I think, clean, right?
yeah, go Darth Zigzag.
Well, before that, he did rake the eyes while he was in the.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the
So
calf
there-
crusher anyway.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
So
But
not
yeah.
completely clean. It's a heel thing to do. I like it. Dolph Ziggler needs a little bit of momentum if he's going to be believable to win the match, right? So,
Right.
Darth Zigzag.
so that,
And
that
it's
was the
not
whole
going
point
to
of
kill AJ if he lost one match.
it. Exactly. So that'll do for SmackDown. Overall grades, I'll throw it to Charlie first.
I'm just kind of. I really like the first two things. That was the what I watched, and the other was I just kind of looked at the results. So it looks like a really good show. I'm going to say C+.
Oh wait, really quick. We had some vignettes at the very beginning of the show. I never went back to talk about it. All the women just kind of cut in and just like they did the standard like okay, so the promo starts. Like the camera cuts and they're like, "I'm gonna win this match because I'm awesome." That's kind of
because I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Yeah, it was corny. Like, don't do that anymore. So what'd you give it a C+, Charlie?
Yep.
Garrett? Or nah?
Yeah.
Sean John, let's hear it.
Did Garrett go away? All right, yeah, I'm here. Okay, overall, I'm going to go ahead and give it a B+. I would have given it an A, except for I thought the fashion files kind of sucked this week. It could have done better. But overall, can't complain. Love the announcement of the women's MITB. Love the Orton vignette that he pulled. It showed them off in a really good light going into the upcoming weeks. And I enjoyed the Styles Ziggler match. I thought it was a very good match, and it was like, wow. Oh. Yeah, it's a very good match indeed. I just felt that overall, B+.
Garrett, are you back?
I don't know. It looks like he's had
yeah, whatever. He's a bit frozen. At least he's in a cool pose. Charlie, can we flip to his screen? Can you do that
it's
as a
just
host?
a black screen usually.
Oh, never mind. Oh, no,
Yeah.
there we go.
There's a face.
So I'll give SmackDown a. I'll also give it a B+. I'll say it was a nice toss up. I thought Raw and SmackDown were both very good. Raw had more. Actually, you know what? I'll give it an A-. I'll give SmackDown an A- because Raw had some more like real shitty shit. SmackDown not so much. We just had the Shinsuke promo was atrocious, but I mean the dude can't speak English, like
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna say that Garrett gives it a B+. So
That works.
all right, and we will see you guys next week. If you guys hate Sean John, let us know. That way I can know if I should kick him off or keep him. And yeah, share with your friends and stuff. Maybe we'll have the blue check mark by next week. We'll see. Anyway,
Peace.
we'll catch you next week. Peace.